Alright, so we're obtaining some great martial arts secrets. But the secrets I'm going to be disclosing to you don't pertain to martial arts. If you are watching this video, if you're looking at the title, every time you see just a random date as the title, is real talk, bro. I'm saying this just because, a lot of more people are subscribing, so which is good. But, they gotta be accustomed. They gotta have the onboarding process. And I haven't done one of these in a while. So, updates on my life. I am probably the most fit and active that I ever have been. Very rarely do I get tired nowadays. I just came off of playing basketball. The thing with that is, as soon as I sit down, I'm gassed out forever. But I will go until I die, basically, at this stage, and I don't have any plans on stopping. At work, I have a 30-minute lunch break, but obviously you have to strafe the time. So you have to do like 10 minutes behind just so you can get back on time. So I'll do a 20-minute run, and I just won't stop. I won't stop ever until that bell rings, until that timer goes off. I'm I am just nuts to butts. I won't stop until here's the kicker. For me, I always thought for some dumb reason, and I think a lot of young people out there think the same thing where, you know, people don't want to get too muscly or whatever and shit like that. Bro, nobody's gonna get too fucking muscly. That's not a fucking thing. The only time you're gonna get too muscly is if you inject steroids into your goddamn ass. My point is, a strong body and a strong mind aren't mutually exclusive. You can achieve a strong mind and you can achieve a strong body at the same time. And in most cases, I want to say in about like 80% of cases, a strong mind creates a strong body. A strong body may or may not have a strong mind. It really depends, who's motivating behind that. But almost always, when you see a strong mind, there is a strong body that comes with that mind. And it's just, as I said before, it's not mutually exclusive, meaning that it's not the case that you can't have one or the other. These both of these attributes can be in the same vein. And that's something I never really understood for the longest time. In that regard, I would never say that I'm popular. I've never ever I don't wanna put too much credibility on myself, chip on my shoulder, growing the ego out a little bit. But now I'm getting to the point where, people want to hang out with me. I guess also because it's the summer and it's always fun to play basketball and volleyball and boxing and shit like that. It's always beautiful time to do that. And I'm the only person with classes that I know of in my friend group. So they're always, hitting me up to play or to go out. Bro, one of my friends that I made this semester actually wants to show me around like the car scene. And I don't know jack shit about cars. And I think that would be a great fucking learning experience, man. I genuinely cannot wait for that. I say this just because for the longest time I wouldn't even want to say I'm a bookworm because I'm very average in terms of class. I'm not the brightest student, even though I just try my best. In every single class that I have, I've just never accelerated. I can get A, I can get a B, but in terms of learning something, I have to start with the very basics every single lesson. In order for me to get the simplest of concepts, I have to start that building block myself. I don't think it's a matter of visual learning or hands-on learning. It's a matter of I need to understand the fundamentals of everything before I proceed to build that branch. And I genuinely commend anyone that can learn things just on site. I truly think that people like that are just the smartest people on the planet. I don't have many skills like that, and I'll be the first one to admit it, man. I'm hoping to God that oh, dang, 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 I was supposed to get a new mic today, shit. But I'm hoping to God the audio is at least decent quality now. Other things that I'm doing, I want to build a website this summer. I have to get my projects down. I have to. And then alongside with like 4 classes, I do plan to do YouTube more. I plan to be way more active. So I'm planning on doing the same thing where I did for the first edited video, where I make a bunch of videos in advance. That way I can focus on editing for about maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day until I can finally sit down and create the entire process that I want to. But yeah, that's updates with me. One thing I do have to apologize for is I'm not putting as much time into the community that I'm trying to build. And I deeply apologize for that. I don't know. This for the one of the first times in my life. Everything compounds at the exact same time. So when I was first building, like a community I could be proud of, um, I was also putting myself out there as well. Not that I really needed to, but more so, I just to talk more. I found that like with all the class I've been taking, I actually haven't been talking as much as I should have, and it's fucked up. It really has taken a toll on just like talking to people, just random people, just striking a conversation in general. And that problem has pretty much, it's not subsided, I want to say, but look how I'm talking right now. Basically how I'm talking right now is I guess how fluid I can talk at max capacity. There are a lot of pauses in between for some reason. I'm working on that, and I'll be the first goddamn person to admit it. And I did a major tangent. But yeah, I always love, for those of you that are new and still sticking around, one of the things that I've always wanted YouTubers that I grew up watching to do was just talk about life, talk about updates in their life and things they're working on, things that they want to achieve. And I'm gonna make my future achievements clear, bro. I'm gonna learn Vietnamese. I'm gonna go to Vietnam. I'm gonna run shit in Vietnam. I'm gonna shake hands with T-Mobile, bro. Bro, I'm gonna go to New Jersey. I'm gonna box in New Jersey. I'm gonna have my first sanctioned fight before I turn 25. Let's fucking go. And I'm gonna get instant noodles. I'm gonna get 99 instant noodles. I'm gonna get 99 hot dogs. I'm gonna be the first goddamn YouTuber to get destruction gear. No, that's not a thing. There's Vegeta 4 or some shit like that. I'm gonna be the first goddamn person to. I'm gonna make this game great again. I will fucking do it, bro. I'm gonna make every single goddamn thing clear. Because anything that I say, anything I etch, becomes true. Because that is what Ali does. That is what an Ali do. Fuck, that didn't rhyme. But, it doesn't start at an overnight success. That's one of the things that people always fail to realize. Is you look at like these high flyers, you look at these people that achieved massive success. It wasn't just an overnight thing. Like, even take this YouTube channel, for instance. It wasn't that one particular video, although that was the catalyst in bringing so much traction to to this channel in recent times. And once that video, now that the giveaway, now that video has died down, I reckon that my views will even go lower than prior to that video. But I don't know. I think it's a win in any way that I look at it, because I've achieved. Hold on. Let me think about rephrasing that. Let me think about phrasing that. I achieved a modicum of success, and now that I've tasted it, right now I have to decide: do I still want that for me, or do I want to push the knife further? Do I want to cut deeper and explore more? Because I've reached that catalyst. The only question is, will I succumb to the pressure, or will I push through? And I have no clue. So yeah, that's how my life has been. What I want you to do, if you are still watching, you have to identify what it is, not your goals, because everyone has goals. Winners and losers have the same exact goal that they want to pursue, but the difference between the winners and the losers is who wanted it more. Motherfucker, I've been doing YouTube since like 2016. And I always had the goal of making this game great. I've always had the goal of being the best goddamn YouTuber. And I still don't know how the fuck to do that. But I know in my heart, if I put my best foot fucking forward, there is nothing that I can't achieve. But I don't know. I don't know. To relate this to you, man, there are things that you need to accomplish today. There is something that you've been neglecting. There is something that can make your day better right now for you. Not your day better for someone that is in it for bad reasons. Just for a lack of words, for a lack of a better term, for a lack of a better phrase. There are people that want to see you better, and you have to fulfill their dreams. Fuck, no, you have to fulfill your dream, but if people are rooting and cheering you on, you have to prove them right. You have to be able to prove that you can make it. God damn it, I would click off if I was listening to me right now. And all the people that want to take you down a notch, you have to prove to them that you don't back down. And more specifically, your mind. Your mind is the biggest hater if you let it. If you let your mind only give you negative thoughts, then all you will think are negative thoughts until you succumb to the pressure that you created. Arbitrarily creating pressure is the worst thing that you can do to your growing mind right now. If you keep telling yourself that you can't do something, then you're not gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do a cartwheel by the end of 2023. I'm gonna be able to do, 10 pull-ups by 2024? I'm gonna be able to bench 225. Probably not bench 225. I'm weak as fuck. I'm gonna be able to get my footwork better. I'm gonna be able to jump rope for 10 minutes straight. Ugh, if your dreams don't scare you, then your dreams aren't big enough, man. That's Muhammad Ali. Ah, man. Hey, but maybe I just sound deranged right now, and that's fair. That is very, very fair. But yeah, as I said before, I always wanted to listen and peer into the minds of some of the YouTubers I watched. So, rather than always thinking about what is going through someone's mind, I just want to create that environment for myself. I want to leave everything to be transparent to you. I mean, obviously, there are things that, obviously I'm not going to be able to tell you my, like, social security number or shit like that. There's always room for, like, sensitive information that you shouldn't be able to access. But to be able to know what makes me click, to be able to know the person that you're listening to is an actual human being on the other side, I think that does go a long way. I think that does go a long way in adding a personal touch. But like I said before, I don't know. I don't ever know. I do believe that the personal touch, especially back in like 2016 when I first started, that's what propelled me to great heights. Just because I don't know, I just talk so much, and I talk my ass off talking to everyone, making as many people mad as possible. I don't even know why. I'm not even like I did anything wrong back then. But yeah, that's about it for me though. But listen, there's things that you need to do today, bro. There is still bread to be made. There are still lessons to be learned. And by golly, you gotta finish it, man. See ya.